Welcome back to Ales and Fails. I'm Gannon.
I'm Brian, and this is the Dungeons Dressing Merchant Row from Wizkids. It is part of the Warlock Tiles set, and this is a little bit similar to the previous one that we had opened, and just a continuation of the theme of town set dressing. So let's get into it. All right, so I think let's get these out of the way. Some merchant stalls.
They're actually the exact same as from the marketplace that we did previously, but they are just painted instead of blue. One has orange and one has green. I love that now we have multiple different colors.
I think these ones actually have a slightly different, maybe a wash going on. They just look a little bit grungier, more like weathered than the other one.
Yeah, which I do actually like a lot, which the other one might end up just needing. Well, actually, then you have some older stands and some newer stands.
Exactly.
It's just newer people coming in and starting up their fruit stand or whatever it is.
Very good, very solid.
Well, those, they actually sit nicely. They're not super warped or anything. So we have a lot of different things like this in different sets, but just a basic cow and a basic pig. Again, can have them sitting around the stands, hooked up to carriages, anything like that. Always just good to have little farm animals.
I think one of them even might, well, this is another stand, slightly different stand from the other ones, as this one actually has a countertop.
Yeah.
Very nice. The roll of little bit of cloth on the top, not too much of it. Yeah, maybe just another like quick pop-up or
something you could do cool with that is with the shields from one of the previous sets we did, the armor tokens. Comes with 4 shields. You could actually lean them up against the front of that and have it maybe as a shield stand, and have maybe a few sets of armor around that.
Yeah. To
where it's a smith or something like that, or at least the front sales portion of a smithy. Then we have 2 more here. These are very simple, like something you'd see at the mall where you can actually walk all the way around it and it just has a table on there.
What do we call that, a kiosk?
Yeah, basically just a center street kiosk that you could have, weapons, fruits, really anything on. But those are really cool. Again, just having a variety of different types of stalls is awesome because it gives more life. It doesn't feel very uniform, which in D&D times, it would not have been extremely uniform. It would have been a little bit more set up, tear down, moving type of thing. And when you have dragons tearing around cities, things change a lot. So, very cool.
A little bit of shelving back here.
Too many different uses for that,
I love it. But it also, the wood matches this one right here with the bar top setup or the counter setup. So, I mean, it could even be something like potions, and it's just in the background.
Definitely very cool. Love that. Another little angled table. The previous one also had an angled table in it. You can use these to just set up at the fronts, under the canopies, anything like that, just as a, another piece that adds more flavor to it all.
One thing I actually like, and this is the tanning rack.
Ooh.
A little leg got a bit bent on
a little warped
the
there,
side, but
I'll heat that up and fix it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's supposed to actually stand by itself, which it tries.
Yeah, that's just the tanning rack.
That should hopefully just be us, but yeah, the tanning rack, something that, again, there isn't really minis of, but you would probably see in a lot of places, whether it be stores or just homes. A lot of people would be tanning leather and hides and stuff like that. A little bit of detail, not much, but it's, it works.
Yeah, especially, even if you have, a secluded home out in the middle of nowhere, that you are using a battle map with, you could use something like this because just like Brian said, almost everyone's going to be doing it if they know how, and especially somebody that lives in more of a secluded area will have things like this going on around their house almost all the time. So, very cool to have that type of miniature in there. And then we will hammer out these 2. This is a female potion seller, I believe. Yeah, potions merchant. She actually has a basket of potions on her arm to where she could be walking around anywhere rather than actually having a stand. And she has a potion in her hand, very colorful clothing with a lot of jewelry and red lipstick. Very cool little miniature, and actually great face on it. So great paint job
A
overall.
lot of detail.
Yeah, a lot
Very
of
nice.
detail on that one. And the other one's just a
Guard.
weapons merchant.
Weapons
so,
merchant.
yep, holding a weapon forward to show people. Yeah, again, just
Sword.
yeah, nice paint job, good clothing, good detail.
Yeah.
Just always fun to have more city folk miniatures. I do not currently have a lot of them, and so I'd actually like to see them come out with, you know, a heavier set of just basic city people to where you can fill a city. Maybe, you know, 8 to 10 of them only in a set would still be very nice. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's the next war band.
yeah,
The civilian.
the civilian warband. Yeah, we like
Amazing.
that. I would just turn that
Yeah.
over. Let's get this.
These are just the last pieces. It is a crate and
We have
other things that you can essentially fill the crate with.
yeah, cabins just like the previous one. Apples just like the previous one. It actually doesn't say these other two, but again, I think it's parsnips and lemons.
Something like that.
And then the lid to the barrel and a sack of grain. So
Yeah, some basic stuff to throw on the stalls or throw wherever.
Yeah.
Again, it's a very complementary piece to the last one, just because it has a lot more fillings, but not as many of the crates.
yeah, and the previous one had a lot more crates with a lot less fillings, and this one as a whole didn't come with as many crates, but that one had almost way too many. So it's again very good complementary set to the previous one to really help fill in your market area.
Yeah.
So again, this one's the merchant's row, the previous one was the marketplace. So I think the two are really good sets to buy together. If you can find them on sale somewhere together or something like that, that would be probably the best way to go about it. But overall, awesome set, great detail, just a truly awesome thing that they're starting to add things like this into things we can access and buy. So extremely excited to add this to the collection, and yeah, go get yourself one now. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.